What's up? Today's video is going to be entirely self-indulgent because I feel like playing a dress-up game. And Minecraft recently announced the armor trims for the 1.20 update, and that's basically like playing dress-up. So that's what we're doing today. We're playing dress-up in Minecraft. I'm going to try on every single piece of armor trim and, look at it and give you my thoughts and opinions on it. And, we're just going to go one by one in detail, and I'm going to put it on a scale of green, orange, and red. Green being I really like it and I would wear it. Orange being I like it but wouldn't wear it, or I don't like it but I appreciate it. And then red being I don't like it and I wouldn't wear it. And just as a reminder, this is just my opinion.
That's my opinion!
You are free to disagree with me. In fact, I think it would be a good thing if you disagreed with me, because I think the world would be a very boring place if we agreed on everything. And also I think the Let's Plays would kind of suck after a while if everyone wore the exact same armor trim. Right? So as you can see, I enchanted it and put it on a netherite just because in my Let's Play world, I'm wearing netherite and it's enchanted. Something that annoys me is that a lot of people weren't showing what it looks like enchanted. So this is what it looks like enchanted, and in accessibility settings, glint strength is 100, glint speed is 50%, so that's what that's the default. So I did that. And then I put it on diamond because I like the diamond look. I think it's good for demonstration purposes. And I think it looks good on my skin. And that's actually what's kind of fun about armor trims, is that part of it is, your personal opinion, but part of it is also what looks good on you. For example, I like the amethyst, but I already have a ton of purple on my skin, and I think it looks bad on me. And so I wouldn't necessarily wear it. But anyways, that's what we're doing. So let's just get started. So this is Sentry, and this is the helmet. And I will say I very much like Sentry. I think that this little design on the side is really cool. And I really appreciate the simplicity of both the helmet as well as the overall trim, but we'll get to that later. Also we're doing piece by piece, not trim by trim. So I'm going to do all the helmets, then chest plates, then pants, then boots. So on me, I think it looks okay. I think that these ones kind of, there's a couple of these that kind of look like tiaras to me, and I don't really like that element of it. But, I'm kind of warming up to it. And so I like this one. I think it's pretty classy. I wish that we could see the sides a little bit more. That's my favorite part of it, and unfortunately, it's great for a multiplayer setting, but single player, meh. When I wear it, yeah, I think it looks pretty good. So I'm going to put it in the would wear it pile. Now we're going to go with Dune. Now I really, really love this one, and this one's kind of special to me. Just because, you can see, hold on. You can see that I have these stripes on my skin, and actually when I was first designing my skin, I had my stripe, the one that's on my head, go all the way up to my eyes, and then I actually put it 1 pixel higher, and so this is kind of what it was gonna look like. So it's pretty special, although I will say, let's be real though, looking at it on me, it kind of looks like I have a dick on my face, and that is a very upsetting to me because it is none of the helmets are super inspiring to me, but I really like Dune. So if there's a dev watching this, please just for me, even though I'm a nobody and you're not gonna see this, just please for me, just get rid of these 2 pixels. These 2 pixels, just get rid of them. So if you could do that for me, that would be great. Would I wear it? Yes, absolutely, especially if they get rid of these 2 pixels and just bring it up 1. I think that'd be great. So this is Coast, and this one's fine to me. I think it's okay, but what I actually really like it on is not the, 'cause I find it kind of goes too low, and I don't really like it on my skin, and it has that kind of again, tiara look that I'm not a huge fan of. Sort of. I don't even know. My brother said it doesn't, but whatever. Look at this, though. Look at this. This was like, it was made for, it looks dumb on me, but it was like, it has to have been made for the turtle helmet. Like, come on, let's be real. Like, it's perfect. I love it on the turtle helmet. I think it looks awesome. But just on like a regular, but like on my netherite helmet, I'm lukewarm. I probably wouldn't wear it. I don't see myself putting it on. Now, wild. I think this one's pretty fun. I don't really like it on me. I don't really like it actually in diamond. I think it looks better with redstone or emerald. But I think that this one is a fun alternative. None of the other ones really do this. So I think this is really cool. You know, I don't know if this one's popular. I don't know if wild's very popular with people, but I think this is pretty dope. So, yeah, I like it, but I personally wouldn't wear it. Now we have Ward. This is actually the first helmet that I had liked before I made the tiara observation. And I think it's okay. Would I wear it? Maybe. It depends. So yeah, it's just okay. It's, you know, I'm not mad about it. I'm not feeling super strongly about it either, though, so I'm just gonna put that there. Or actually, you know what? I would wear it, but we're lukewarm on it. You know, if I get bored, you know, I might put that one on. All right, next we have Eye, and I'm gonna be real with you. I don't like it very much. I don't like the look. I think it looks kind of weird. I don't like the eyebrows. It's just a no from me, and I think it looks bad on my skin. So, yeah, we're not wearing that one. Vex, another eyebrow one that this one I actually genuinely hate. I hate the entirety of Vex. Spoiler alert. I think it looks awful. And again, that's just my opinion. I generally just don't like pillagers. I think the eyebrows look stupid. I'm sorry. You know, the thing is, I feel bad for saying that because I know that they put a lot of effort into it, and I know that a lot of people really like it, but that's just my opinion. I just don't like it. I don't think it looks good, and I would absolutely not in a million years wear Vex. No, I can't. I hate it so much. So apologies to anyone who likes it. I just can't with Vex. Alright, now we have Tide, and I gotta say, I really like the top. I think it's like Dune. It's one of the only ones that goes over top, and I think it looks really cool. And on my skin, look, it kind of parallels the bottom, which is really cool. I like it. That being said, I don't like it on my face because it looks like an upside down creeper. Again, if it was just 1 pixel up, then I think it would look so good, and I would 100% wear it. It looks so cool, and especially in a multiplayer setting, and if you're flying with an elytra, you can kind of see the top of your head from a front-facing view. But yeah, it's really cool. Also, just a side note, back with the turtle helmet, this is something that I noticed that bugs me. It hangs off the bottom. So, devs, I hope you're watching because it looks goofy. So please remove that because it looks weird. So for me, it kind of looks like an upside down creeper, and for that reason, I would not wear it. But I really, really like it. All right, now we have a snoot. We have snout. This is the piglin one, and I don't know. I'm not a fan. I know that it's probably meant to represent the ears, but I just don't like it. I'm sorry. It's just weird to me. I'm not a fan. I would not wear this. I don't know. I just don't like it. Spoiler alert for Rib. But I love Rib. I love the entirety of Rib. I think Rib looks awesome. It's so cool. It does border into eyebrow territory. Not gonna lie. I'm not a huge fan of it. Kind of in the blue. I think it looks really good in amethyst. But, yeah, I love Rib. I love the entire set of Rib. Again, spoilers. So this one I would absolutely consider wearing. I think it looks really cool. So yeah, rib, high on my tier list. And then Spire. It's just a line across the front. Don't like the bottom. Don't really like this. I don't know. Oop, let me turn around. This design is weird to me. I don't like it. It's fine. But I'm gonna just put it at the back there because I don't like it. So yeah, those are the helmets and my rankings. As you can see, I'm a big fan of Rib. Ward's okay. Dune I really, really like. If they just got rid of the freaking pixel. Those two little pixels, please, Mojang, please. And Sentry, it's okay. It's fine. It's whatever. None of them are super, super inspiring. I will have to say that. So, Sentry, the chest plate. Probably an unpopular opinion, but I actually really, really like it. Because this one truly embodies the idea of a trim. Like, that's what I like the most about the Sentry line, I guess you could say. That's what I like about Sentry, is the fact that it is truly a trim. You know, if you want to, like, add a little bit of pizzazz to your armor, but you don't want to, you know, go full out, you don't want to go too crazy with it, like, you just want to add a little touch of color and leave most of it alone, like, this is a great option for you. I think it looks great. It's, again, very simple, and yeah, I really, really like it. Like, I would totally wear it. So yeah, although I will say, now that I'm looking at it, I don't know if I would wear the helmet, to be honest. Actually, you know what? I'm going to move it back thinking about it. Like, the more I look at it, I'm like, but yeah, this would be a great look if you're looking for something truly, truly simple and you only want to alter like one piece of armor. I think that Sentry, again, probably an unpopular opinion, but I really like it. All right, Dune. I don't really like it, to be honest. I don't like the design. I'm just not a fan. It's just okay. I don't know. I'm just meh. That's my reaction. Meh. It's fine. I would not wear it though. I really don't like it. I think it looks weird. And I don't know how I feel about them moving the plus like up. They moved all the pixels up. I think it looked better when it was down. It was more centered. This kind of looks strange to me. But yeah, this is definitely not the one for me. I would not wear this. Now we have Coast. I think this one's pretty cute. This one is very simple. Again, it kind of follows, it's like Sentry, Coast, and I'd say Wild are like the simplest ones. I don't know. I think it's cute. I think it's not too crazy. I'm not a huge fan of the shape. Just this blocky, I mean, it's Minecraft, but like, I don't know. I find it a little bit jarring. I'm just not a fan of it personally. But I definitely can appreciate it. And so I think it's nice and simple. And so I'm just going to put it in orange. I'm just kind of lukewarm towards Coast overall so far. So yeah. Now, Wild. Okay, this one's definitely an unpopular opinion. I know people don't generally like this one, but I love Wild. Like when I first saw the armor trims and was first playing with them, because I've already played with them, I just haven't articulated my thoughts fully. This one I absolutely gravitated towards. I think it looks awesome. The back going up is a little odd. Like I would probably just make it go down like the front has it going down. But I really like it. And then actually something that Izuma said in one of his videos is about the trims is he said that some of these look like pixel art and some of these follow the shape of the armor. And I think that Wild definitely follows the shape, at least on the netherite, on the like the diamond and gold or whatever, not so much. But on netherite, like you see like the little shape there, like I think it, and like the shoulder pads, like it all fits perfectly basically. And so I really like it. I think it looks really good on me. Like if I was to put this on a tier list, this is absolutely an S tier. This is my favorite, probably one of my favorite chest plates. I think it looks awesome. I love it. So speaking of pixel art, we've got Ward on, and you might not be able to unsee this, but when I first saw it, I honestly thought that it was a screaming creeper. Like, there's the eyes, and it's open mouth. I thought it was a screaming creeper. I am so sorry. And then, to make it worse, is that I was watching one of Waddles' videos, and he said it looks like a Mickey Mouse ear, and now I can't unsee Mickey. And so, I already didn't like it, but now I like it even less. And then on top of it, I find the shoulder pads just a little busy. And so I'm overall, and then like the back is all like plain, so it's like, At least there's like a break from the busyness, but like it's weird that the front is so busy and then the back is so plain. But yeah, I really do not like Ward's chest plate. Waddles definitely ruined it for me. So yeah, I think it's cool because of the prestige of like finding an ancient city and getting it, but like it's supposed to look like a Ward in it. It just looks like a screaming creeper to me, so I don't like it at all. I think I think that it's busy, and this is absolutely a case of just pixel art. I don't like it. Being real with you, I really don't like that being said, like when I fight the Ender Dragon one day, I do see myself like creating a special set of armor in diamond armor just so that I can fight the Ender Dragon, and if I get thrown off into the void, at least I don't lose like my best armor. Yeah, I'm just not fond of I can't. I'm sorry. I don't like it. I think it looks weird. It's not for me. In a similar vein, I absolutely hate Vex. I think it looks terrible. I don't like the front. This looks like, I think it would look okay on leather, but like, no. I don't like it. I can't with it. Nope. I will say, I do appreciate the fact that, they went ahead and like, they made it look like the Vex dude, that they tried to imitate the Evoker a lot. I think that's pretty cool, and it makes total sense in the context of a, no, get out of here. I think it looks really cool. Like, I think it's thematic with the mansions, but other than that, I don't like it. So, this one I think is cool. I think that it's kind of, if we're going in terms of simplicity, like I'd say that this is a step above Wild. And I don't know, I think it looks really cool. I don't like it on me though. I think it looks weird on me for whatever reason, and it's just a little bit too busy just for me, and I don't think it fits with the armor as much. But what I really love about it is, what I love the most about this one though is that it's straight up prismarine. Like, they put prismarine on it. I think that was very clever of them. And I actually really like the shoulder pads on it. I think it's very nice and simple. I think it looks cool. But on me, I'm not a huge fan of it on me. I find it looks just odd. But I really like it otherwise. So I'm just going to put this there. I think it looks cool, but I personally wouldn't wear it because it's slightly too busy for me. This one, I find busy. Visually, it's too busy. I like the fact that it's less pixel arty than the other ones. I don't really get the design. I'm a little bit confused by it. Not gonna lie. And the back, it just kind of looks like the back of a bunch of them. Actually, no, it doesn't. Hold on. What does it look like? No, the back looks like the front of Coast. I don't really like it on netherite, and I don't really like this combination. I think it looks okay with gold. Someone pointed out that there's an Amogus on it, and I can't unsee it, so I don't like it. And it's a little bit too, it's a little bit too busy for me, and so I'm just gonna put it there. It's fine. I think it can look cool if done right, but I'm not a big fan of it, and I don't like it on me. I just think it's too busy, so yeah, not a fan. Now we have Rib. I think, again, I love Rib. I think it's subtle. I think it looks cool. And, I will admit that when I first saw it, I was a little bit put off by how dark it was. But again, I think that this is a bit more for a subtle look. I actually really like how dark it is now. I think it looks really cool. I think it's fancy. I like the look. I'm just a fan. Yeah, I'm gonna put this in green. If you said you have to wear an entire one and you weren't allowed to mix and match, I'd probably go with rib. I really like it. I think that it looks cool. Also, I went and checked I tested out a bunch of different structures to see the rate in which I was getting them, and I checked 8 nether fortresses, and I even flew around in Spectator just to see if I could find it in a test world, and I went to 8 of them, and I couldn't find it. So they're either I was extremely unlucky, or they need to mess with the spawn rate, whatever you want to call it. And the last chest plate we have is Spire. I don't really like this look. I think it's a bit busy with the shoulder pads. I just am not a fan. I don't like it, and on me, I don't like it. It just does not, just don't like it. Just gonna put it in the red. I would not wear this. I just don't. I'm not a fan. What can I say? Now we're gonna go for the pantaloons. So, this one, okay, I'm gonna ruin it for you. I see a smiley face. Look, there's 2 eyes, irises, a little nose, and a smiley face. I don't like it. I saw it, and now I can't unsee it. And even though I think the simplicity is nice from the back and the front, I don't like it. So we're going red for this. Not a fan. I feel like this is great if you're a volleyball player, because these look like knee pads to me. And I don't like it. I think it looks weird on me. I don't like the sides. I don't what is going on with this? It confuses me. It bamboozles me. I don't like it. Dune is so hit and miss. I love the helmet, but I don't like the rest of it. I think it looks weird. This one, again, I see a face. Look. Irises, and then a little smile. So, sorry if you saw that and now can't unsee it. It's fine. I think that Coast is nice in that they were very on point with the whole the little dip they got there. I think that they were very consistent, and that's what I like about a bunch of these, is that for a good number of them, you can look at an individual piece and figure out okay, yeah, that one belongs to Coast. Tide and Coast, and Wild, maybe, I would say, and obviously Vex and Rib, and Spire, a lot of them, you can look at them and you can know immediately, looking at the individual piece, that yeah, that belongs to Coast. So I would say that it's fine. Again, I'm feeling lukewarm towards it, so I'm just gonna put it there. Anyways, now we have Wild. And I really like Wild, just because I like how it sticks to the shape of the pants. If you, hold on. Okay, if you look at it, that it has that basic shape, and I really like how it follows it. And I like how it has that little triangle. It's very straightforward. So I'm gonna put this in the green. Well, I don't know if I would wear it, actually, because I kind of want some variety. I wouldn't want to wear this and this. I'm gonna put it here anyways because I like it. I think it looks good. This one, I think at first when I saw it, I did not like it. I thought it looked weird. I was like, what is going on here? Seriously, what is this? It's this weird line, and I didn't get it. And then I started to warm up to it, and I was like, what is it? And then I realized it looks like an apron, and my grandmother always had an apron on, and so it reminds me of my grandmother. So it's a wholesome one for me. But other than that, I think it looks kind of weird. But, I'm going to wear this for apron purposes. And I said in one of my videos, I think, I might have cut it out of the episode, but I think I said in the last episode, the one where I went to the ancient city, I talked about how I find that Swift Sneak 3 is too fast for me. Let me show you. Hold on. So right now I'm wearing Swift Sneak 2. And if we bridge like this, see how that's like very straightforward. Now, if you put on 3, it's faster, but also when you try to bridge, see how you stop constantly? I'm not a fan of that. I don't like that. So I do want pants with this, especially since it kind of has a wholesomeness for me. But I wouldn't put this on my main pants. So it's kind of the same situation as the Coast helmet. Like I put this on a turtle helmet, but not my main one. I would put this on my Swift Sneak 3 pants, but not my main pants, if that makes sense. So I'm putting that one there. It's okay. All right, this one. Not a fan. I think it kind of looks cool because it looks like it has pockets, but like I don't really see how this is meant to emulate eye. I mean, it kind of follows the same design as the shoulder pads, which is cool. But like, I don't like it. Well, I like the pocket feature, so I'll leave it there. It's fine. It's whatever. Not a fan. Vex. I think this looks stupid. I feel like you can't wear, like, if you're gonna wear Vex, I feel like it's like an all or nothing situation. Like, you could take out the helmet, but like, I feel like you have to wear all 3 sets or like at least these 2 together. I think it looks weird. Just like that. So yeah, I continue to be a Vex hater. I'm sorry to everyone who likes Vex, but I continue to be a Vex hater. I think it looks a little busy, but I do appreciate like all the changes in color. I like the variety. And again, it follows that prismarine look, and yeah, combined with the boots, I think it gives a little mermaid tail kind of action. So I think that's cool. So I think it's okay. It's fine. I'm just gonna put this one as, again, lukewarm. This one. Okay, this is definitely one of my favorites in the sense that I love how much attention to detail there was because, let me grab some glass. Look! He is literally wearing the same thing except flipped around, but look how cool that is. It's the belt! It looks dope! So I really appreciate that attention to detail. Honestly, if I were to have gold pants for the nether, I would probably put this on because I think it looks really cool. So I wouldn't wear it, but I really like it. I think it looks awesome. Also, now that I think about this, I actually really hate it more. So I'm putting it back there. All right, rib. I really like rib. It reminds me, the top here, it reminds me of hip bones, which I think is really cool. And I really like the bottom because it's so subtle. Like, if you're looking for something that's not too crazy because you think, like if you want to go, you could go all super crazy and have like a ton of stuff. But if you wanted something a little bit less intrusive to your eyeballs, I guess, I would put this on. Like, I definitely... I'm gonna go with the rib pants. Like, regardless of like what other pieces of armor I choose, I'm putting the rib pants on 100%. And also what I appreciate is that it's not peeking out of the bottom here. A lot of them peek out the bottom, and I don't really like this. It looks kind of weird how it just sticks up out of the bottom. And I don't know, I'm just not a fan, and so I like that it keeps to itself. So yeah, I think it looks really cool, and it's definitely my favorite pair of pants. Now, Spire. So I know I said I didn't like the checkered look on the sleeves, but I definitely have a soft spot for it around the belt area because it reminds me of those like checker belts that you get from Hot Topic. It's super funny and kind of cute, and so I like it, but I don't like the bottom of the pants. So I have a soft spot for it for my little inner teenage goth self that didn't get a belt like that and always wanted one. But, you know, I personally wouldn't wear it because the bottom of the pants kind of ruins it for me. And finally, we have the boots. So, Sentry's boots. I think they're okay. I would consider this as part of the slipper line. I think that they look like slippers. And actually, you kind of have to look at it. You can't really look at it on the armor stand. You can't look at it on the armor stand just because, like, it covers the bottom. You have to kind of look at it on your player. Also, isn't it weird that your feet, like the bottom of your feet, disappear into the ground? I find that strange. They, like, totally go away. Like, that bottom pixel just goes into the ground. So, I think they're okay. They remind me of slippers, and so I'm just kind of feeling lukewarm towards them. I have no strong feelings. They can just sit there. They're fine. Alright, so for Dune, again, it's got a bit of a slipper look. It's just fine. I'm not feeling super strongly about it. I'm just going to put it middle of the pack there. It's just okay. Now for Coast, I do not like it. I do not like this weird look. It's like, it's symmetrical, but in a weird way. Like, I think it looks good with the helmet and the chest plate. I think that's kind of a look, but I don't like it. So we're just gonna put it there. Sorry to Coast fans. Alright, now Wild. I like it. Again, I like the wild look. I like that it's like flush against the ground. What I really like about it is if you go with leather, these look like snowshoes, like exactly like snowshoes, because snowshoes kind of go up on both the front and the back. So I have a pair of snowshoes in like a pair of leather boots that I called snowshoes, and so I'm 100% putting Wild on my snowshoes, which is kind of funny because they're snowshoes. So yeah, I really like Wild, and I would consider wearing it on my main armor. I like the symmetry. I think it's pretty. So we're putting Wild there. Yeah, big fan. Now Ward. Ward, I like the fact that it goes all the way around. I think that's pretty cool. And I don't know. I just kind of like it. I think that it's cool. And actually something I noticed about Ward is that it's actually quite dark. And something that I had noticed is that the lower, like in the Y level that you go, the darker the trim gets. Like, look how dark the pants are compared to like these four here, sorry. Like, look how dark the eye and Ward are compared to Wild. Like, that's kind of cool, I think. Snout kind of throws a wrench into it because it's pretty light, but if you think about it from a lore perspective, you know, the piglins are clearly not from the Nether, at least originally. They're probably from the overworld because they're not fireproof. Everything from the Nether is fireproof except for the piglins, which is interesting. So they probably have some sort of history, right? That's my guess. I don't know. Come up with your own ideas. And I say that because Nether, you know, Nether means like underneath, like, or below or whatever. And it's clearly implied to be under. I mean, it was literally called Hell in the original game files. So it makes sense that this one's dark, but this is also from the Nether, so it's not as dark. So I think that you could draw some lore-based conclusions. And then Spire, it's kind of more overworldy in color, and since, you know, there's overworld loot that in the ancient cities, not the ancient cities, sorry, the end cities, you know, and there's ancient builder lore and stuff like that. It makes total sense that this is more overworld colored. Yeah, anyways, I just wanted to throw that out there, but anyways, back to what we were doing. Ward, I actually really like it. I think that it's cute, it's simple. So again, same situation as Coast. I don't like it. I'm sorry. I don't like that little weirdness here, but for the sake of showing you on me, this is what it looks like. Oops, let's show you back view. This is what it looks like on me. It's fine. It's whatever. Yeah, it belongs in the red though. I don't like it. Vex, at this point, we all know I'm a Vex hater. I think it looks stupid on its own. There's a promo image or from an article or something that like it had just this, but it had like a different pair of pants and it looks so dumb. Yeah, on its own it looks really, really weird. Like, come on. Like, really? That's bizarre. Again, I don't like that weird, it's symmetrical, but like in a way that I don't like. It's just, I just don't like it. And I'm actually going to put it all the way back there. I think it looks weird. We're getting just a big fat nope from me. All right. This one. I think, I don't understand why, like, the pixels kind of disappear, so it's a little weird. But I guess it kind of is supposed to emulate, like, toes, like little pig hoofs, right? That's my guess. So it's fine. It's kind of nice if you're looking for, again, something on the more subtle, not super obtrusive side, especially if you pair it with a dark color. So I'm going to put this one here. Like, I wouldn't wear it, but I can appreciate it. And then ribs. Again, I really like it. I like the side look. I just think that rib looks dope. I just really like it. There's something in my brain that appreciates rib. I think it looks cool. So yeah, that's definitely going in the green. I would totally wear it. And then we have Spire. Don't like the checkered stuff. Think it looks kind of weird on the shoes. Yeah, not a fan. I'm just gonna put this in the red. So we do not like that as a vibe. So there you have it. There you have my favorites sorted in terms of what I like and what I don't like. So let's just organize it so we have a bit of a better view. These are the ones that I like the most. But if I were to go by process of elimination, and also kind of like to give myself the most variety, because I don't want to have a bunch of trims from the same set, right? Like, I'd like to mix and match it a lot. I think that'd be cool to mix and match it. So if I were to mix and match, I would say I would not use the rib chest plate, just because I know for a fact that I want to go with the rib pants, and I want to go with the wild chest plate, because I love the wild chest plate, and yeah, I think it looks cool. Or I would go, I feel like it's either going to be this combo or this no, it's definitely this. Yeah, we are going with this. I think this looks best on me. I really like rib, but I feel like you have to do it in moderation. I feel that doing it kind of side by side is weird. Like, I could see putting the helmet on. The helmet and the pants. But I wouldn't do the boots. So I'm definitely going to get rid of the boots. Wouldn't do that. So if I put on this and I could put these on. I think it's okay. It's actually kind of a look. I think that looks okay. But, again, the thing is that, look, if you're going to the ancient city, I feel like I should at least have either the helmet or the boots. Ooh. It looks so good, though. Oh, this is a look right here. That's a look. But I feel like I'm going to definitely be putting these, the wild trim on my snowshoes, so I'm not going to put it on there. Let me just clear my inventory. That's very busy. So, Sentry looks pretty dope, but I'm sticking with wild because I like the shape of it. I think it's pretty. So, I'm a big fan of the look that I'm wearing right now. Mojang, we 100% need an achievement for gathering all the trims. 100% need an achievement for it. So, these are 3 very good looks, I think. I think these all look great. But we need to do different colors. So you know what? Okay, I'm going to set up all the different colors, and then we're going to see which trim I like best for color-wise. All right. I did it. I sorted them all by color. So now we can just go one by one and do all of the colors again. And then I also made the rib and ward colors, so we can really test all of them. Alright, so I've been playing with the colors for like 50 minutes and it's too hard to choose which one I like. In the end, I kind of was interested in this, because I don't want to go full diamond, you know, I want to add a little bit of color to my look, and I kind of like this, but I found that it's very flat. Like the color, like if it was darker and less it looks kind of muddy-ish rather than dark. So it's kind of hard to choose. But like this would probably be the look that I went for, to be honest, or just gave up completely on the helmet and just went with that. But I really like doing it. I think it looks cool. I just wish that the pixel was just 1 pixel up. Please, Muyang, just 1 pixel up. Like, how many people even like Dune? Come on, let's be real here. I don't think it's very popular. So I would like just 1 up. Or you know what? I'll just tolerate it and decide that I have a pee-pee on my face forever. Is that a look? Do we like that? Tell me what you prefer. I'm having a hard time choosing. I had a lot of fun playing and like showing you all the different trims and giving you my opinions. I'd love to hear what trims you like and what colors you like, just because I'm curious to see like, you know, if you like, especially if there's any like Vex enjoyers out there, you know, the ones that I didn't like. Also, do you think that they're too expensive? Because some people have been saying that it's too expensive and difficult to get. I personally am cool with the price. The thing is though, is that I'm like loaded in my world. Like I have so many diamonds. It's really not going to hurt me. But like if I was early game, yeah, that would be difficult. You know what? Here's what I'm going to say. I think that if you're going to trim a cheap piece of armor, then it should be really cheap to trim it. Like imagine if you're early game, you're wearing iron or leather, and then you come across a shipwreck, and then you get the, what is it, the coast trim? And it's like, you don't have diamonds. It's way too expensive if you wanted to go, say, full coast. So in that sense, I think it is a little weird that it's so expensive, because then, and at that point it's like, okay, why would you trim your iron armor? Like if you're getting 7 diamonds, might as well make diamond pants, right? And because diamonds are so easy to come across now, if you go to the bottom of the world, and like they come in clusters and stuff, like it's much easier to get diamonds now. You don't have to go strip mining as much. And so like at that point you're just wearing diamond armor, right? But I think that some of the trims look pretty cool on like iron armor. Like if I go iron armor, oh, suit up. Let's say this is what you wanted to do. Actually, I don't even know how this is gonna look. Okay, that looks a little weird. I don't like it, but whatever. Like 7 diamonds, because I'm assuming you're gonna want to like have more. Like you don't want to just have 1 and then use it up, right? So I think they did a good thing by having Sentry. I think it's like Sentry, Coast, and maybe Wild. I'm not sure. I think there's like a couple of them that have 2 available in the chest as opposed to 1, so that it teaches players that they are consumable. But I think that maybe having it just be something that it can be repaired would be better. I don't know. I'm really interested in your thoughts on trims, because I haven't really seen anyone go in depth on their opinions like I did with this video. So yeah, anyways, the urge to play dress up is now been flushed out of my system. So thank you very much for indulging me today. Bye-bye. Peace.